You're about to watch the Paulie Detmers channel. Enjoy.
All right, here I am in the front room of the place where I live with a whole bunch of background noise. Place is crazy, place is noisy. You're gonna hear some motorcycles, you're gonna hear people talking, yelling, you're gonna hear music. Anyhow, back before we left Michigan to come here to the Philippines, I told the little lady I want to buy either a smoker or a barbecue grill. And okay, that was agreed upon. When we got here, before I even bought that scooter, I immediately started looking for a barbecue grill. I decided not to do a smoker, and I'm glad I didn't, because the way they cut meat here is kind of goofy. So we went to everywhere. We went Naga City. Naga City is the biggest city in this area, and we went to almost every store. And then we went to a place called WILCON Depot. I think that's the name. And started looking around, and about the closest thing I could find to what I wanted was this grill. It's not real big. We'll get into the size, dimensions, all that in a little bit. But I decided to buy it. It cost what, maybe 6,000 pesos, I think. $120, $125, whatever. Yeah, I bought it. So it was in a box, was not assembled. I'm like, crap, I don't have any tools yet, because I had a box in shipment that had a bunch of tools coming. Well, I told them at the store, I said, how much would it cost to put it together? They said, oh, sir, we can assemble it for you. I go, how much? They said, sir, free. I'm like, what are you waiting for? They said, oh, you got to pay for it first. So I did. I paid for it. Next thing you know, you got about 3 to 4 Filipinos trying to put this thing together. They did a pretty good job. They took about an hour and a half. They said it would take an hour. I watched them, took some pictures, not real close. I didn't get real close. I don't want to make them mad. They're putting together my grill. The only thing they did wrong was they put that warming rack, they installed it upside down. That's okay by me. Told the little lady, how the heck are we going to get this to our place? Now, I don't even remember how we got to Naga City, but we did not have our trike. We took public transportation somehow. So we're there, got a brand new grill, fully assembled, and little lady and my brother-in-law says, don't worry, we'll catch a jeepney. You guys have seen a jeepney before, right? I'm like, those things are so crowded, how's that gonna work? Well, here's a picture. So then we get to Pili, because a jeepney only goes to Pili. We have to take off this barbecue. I said, what are we gonna do now? They said, we'll catch a trike. Sure enough, we found the trike driver. We put this barbecue grill onto the back of the trike, and we rode it back to where we're standing. Crazy. Crazy. We tied that thing to the back of the trike. You will see strange things like that going down the road, left and right, all over the place here in the Philippines. Now, this was March when all this happened, so I've had it for a while. I have cooked many things, several things I should say, out in the front of the place where I live. Here's some pictures of what I've cooked. Did some chicken, did some pork, I even did some hamburgers. But every time I would cook out front here where I'm living, here's a picture of the front of the place where I'm staying, where we are staying. I'd have an audience out there watching me. So I told the little lady, we'll just take this to the church. And we did. Once I got it to the church, I really didn't do any cooking. Most of the time it was Miko or Crystal, my niece, or my sister-in-law, Jackie, doing the cooking. We did take it to the beach, and that was pretty cool. We cooked a lot of meat on this barbecue grill at the beach, but I did not do the cooking. It was all family members doing the cooking. It's okay, I had a good time. All right, so here is the grill when I first bought it. Yeah, looks great, huh? Brand new, everything's all nice and spiffy. And so here it is right now. And if you're wondering, we're in the front room of where I'm living right now. Yeah, that is my front door. Yeah, so here it is right now. We've all seen this kind of a grill, and I'm only gonna point out some of the obvious. It is, again, it's a SUN CRUST. The name, that brand, what a goofy name. But that didn't deter me from buying the thing. It has these collapsible shelves. Thermometer on it still works. Bottle opener, big selling point right there, huh? It's got this ashtray. It's got this door. We did use this, left it open and fed wood into the firebox, which is kind of nice. And that's how you do a lot of cooking out here in the Philippines. You feed wood into the fire, so instead of just building a fire, right? Am I making any sense here? Got a little bit of a shelf there. Plastic wheels. Vents on both sides. Some handles I don't really care for. A lot of people buy these kind of barbecues and they're like, wow, it's not airtight, it's leaking smoke, I don't want to lose that smoke, I don't want to lose that heat. Well, the way this thing is designed, it has these little footings underneath the lid, which, I don't know, I could just take them off, but I'm just wondering, what the heck is that all about? Why would they do that? The grill grate and the warming rack, yeah, they kind of lose their luster after you use it several times. But they're functional still. They're not warped or bent or anything like that. We do have plans to maybe go to the beach again and bring this with us. It'd be kind of cool. Spend the night there, doing some nighttime cooking out there. It'd be fun. There's not too many things I don't like about it, really. It's smaller than what I wanted. After you use it for a substantial amount of time, the heat will loosen up those screws and bolts. So you gotta tighten those back up. Really shouldn't have to do that. But yeah, I check that kind of stuff. I guess if I didn't check it, I wouldn't have to do it, right? Pretty good grill. For $125 whatever dollars. Cooking surface, we got about 17 inches, 12 and a half inches, 15 on the warming rack by almost 7, 38 inches wide with the shelves expanded. About 38 inches tall. Yeah, that's my Philippines grill. Once we go back to Michigan, this too will go next to the scooter in the storage area, which we own, and we'll use it again when we come back. When I get back to Michigan, I got a plan to buy another barbecue or a smoker. Some of you already know about that. We'll see what I get when I get there. Hopefully I can do a video using this barbecue here in the very near future, because we're going back home soon. So it's a fun little grill, the SUN CRUST. Till next time, I'm Paul.